Get in the habit of externalizing our power, we lose control of our destiny. And many of us don't think we have control of our destiny, which is far from the truth. People who don't believe that we can control our reality, control our destiny, is not putting forth the action or don't have the confidence to do so. Yeah, it's okay to pray. It's okay to, give your life to a higher force. But this comes with action. We cannot be praying and then be picking up the video game 8 hours a day and expect life to change. We cannot be living life out of whack without any form of order and expect our life to have a great change to it. We have to live in accordance to some law, either whether it be natural law, the Bible, or any holy book. When we give ourselves to the higher force or the higher power, we have to follow certain commandments, certain laws. We have to give up certain people, certain desires and certain activities in order to reach our full goal. And even if you're not spiritual, you cannot engage in all the activities you're engaging in to reach your goals. You see, this channel has a couple semen retention videos. Semen retention is used as a practice to get you further to any goals you wish. Anybody's journey is different. Some people go on semen retention just to prove to themselves that they don't need to relapse all the time. Others go on semen retention just to get fitness goals. This is the same thing with spirituality and religion. I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. Religion is where they put you in a box, and it's more of a political statement more so than a practice. People who are religious can use their religion to push certain agendas, to hide certain things behind the veil, right? But when we go into a spiritual practice and we follow a higher force, because whether you know it or not, you're following and praying to something. All of us follow and pray to something, whether it be your God being Allah, Yeshua, the government, money, other people's opinions, some people, everybody is following something. This is to awaken you to realize, what are you following? What are you giving your time towards? What are you giving your temple towards? Your temple meaning your mind and your body. We give our mind and ideologies to a structured religion, and many of us don't even know what this religion is really teaching us, or the symbolic representations in the text, images. We don't know what they stand for, but that's a whole nother video. I want to stick to the action and the praying. It's no coincidence that China is the world's producer of the most Bibles. And religion is banned in China. They burn all religion books, but they still print it and sell it to the masses. It's also not a coincidence that the most developing or the underdeveloped countries, or the highly Christians, they're the most Christian-like countries, where they're underdeveloped, low income, and instead of bringing up the action that we have to take and kicking missionaries out, we still welcome missionaries because we see this as an escape. We see this as wishful thinking. Missionaries don't go and develop countries because they know it won't work there. But this is so-called religion. If it's for everyone, if we're all equal, if the Most High loves all of us, why is this only taking place in certain countries? Is it lack of environment? Is it lack of infrastructure? Is it lack of work ethic? Which you know and I know is nonsense. Religion is used as a weapon to keep impoverished people poor. They want you to think that there's some figure in the sky that's going to come down one day and fix your roads, fix your highways, fix your educational system. None of this could be further from the truth. China knows this. China makes the toys for Christmas. Do you see them celebrating Christmas? When you're the creator and not the consumer, you get to see what the strings are being played and who's playing the strings in the world. A lot of the stuff that's fed to us is meant to keep us separated, to keep us divided, to keep us arguing over nothing that really matters. Instead of action and doing the work, coming out with a plan, and not just externalizing your power to some force that may or may not be real according to you, depending what you're praying to. You don't even know what you're fully praying to. But when you pray for so long and you don't have any action behind those prayer, it just turns into hope. It turns into wishful thinking. And the last thing you want to do on this plane is to wishfully think, because you have the power to change. Although you don't think you do, you do. You just don't have the courage or the plan or the brain power to move forth in that power. This is why it takes more than one. It takes a village to feed a child. It takes a village to, really run a business. So when you really get into the masses and when you really get into the neck of it, you got to really realize that there's more to prayer. Prayer is a supplement, not the main meal. So when you use both, watch how both of them work in your favor.